and welcome to today's video. The tutorial today is for this look, and obviously you can tell that it's not the classic makeup look, hopefully. Today's tutorial is for a Halloween costume. So this look is for a zombie look. You don't have to do zombie. I mean, it's pretty basic dead person look. It's super easy, and I'm gonna show you step by step how I created it. I actually did do this costume last year, but I didn't film it. And yeah, it turned out really well. A lot of people liked it and asked me how to do it, so I figured that this year I would film it for you guys. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then just keep watching. So to start off, you want to make sure that you apply a good primer because we want to make sure that our makeup lasts all through the evening. I mean, there's nothing cute about a ZomBAE with a melting face. And then I'm going to apply a very light foundation to any exposed skin. So for my costume, it would only be my chest, my neck, and my face. So that's where I'm applying it, but you want to make sure to cover any skin that will be exposed if you want to keep the fluidity of the costume. And then just make sure to set it all with some translucent powder. And now to start off the contouring of the face, I'm taking a taupe eyeshadow. This one is from NYX, and a domed brush that has a bit of a tapered end to it, and using this to carve out my face and heavily contour it. So I'm taking it in all of the sunken in portions of my face, or those that would be sunken in. So I'm taking it underneath the cheekbones and along the sides of the chin, contouring around the chin so that it seems like the bone of the chin is more prominent than the rest of the face, and just going along the face anywhere that you think there would be a natural indentation. If you were more sickly, that's where you want to apply this color. It's the same concept as when you contour and highlight your face on a daily basis. So you contour with a deeper color in the areas that would have a shadow cast on them if there was a more prominent bone above them. So you contour in the hollows of your cheekbones because you want your actual cheekbones to stick out more and be more prominent. And this is what we're doing to an extreme. This makeup is all about the detail, so just take your time, make some weird faces, and hollow out those cheekbones, add a little bit of color at a time, and just have fun with it. At the end of the day, this is your artistic expression of a dead, hot zombie. If at all you need help with maybe locating where you need to put that color, feel free to look at pictures. I mean, Google is the epitome of inspiration these days, or even Pinterest, and don't be afraid to pull inspiration from different places. This kind of makeup look is very diverse and you can do so many things with it. So I'm going to start moving on to the eye portion of the look, and I'm starting off by contouring the eye sockets, which is basically me doing the exact same thing with that taupe color, and applying that all around the eye socket, trying to sink it into my face a little bit more, add a lot of depth and bruising, and this is also going to help us when we apply the next dark purple color and whatnot. It will blend into it much better and look a little bit more realistic. So after contouring all over the face, the sides of the nose, and adding that taupe color around the eye sockets, I'm starting in with the eyeshadows, and the first color that I take is Sketch from MAC, and on a big fluffy brush I'm starting to add that to the crease of the eye and making sure to pull that into the sides of the nose to help slim out that area and really have that sinking in bruised effect. It's a loud night with the blind dog. After I've done that, I'm taking the shade Mystery from MAC and I'm filling in the rest of the eyelid just with a flat shading brush. The beauty about this look is that you can be rather rough with it. And I mean, if it doesn't look perfect, that's actually better. When do you hear that? Never. This is the best makeup look ever. really. So then what I'm doing is just repeating that whole process on the bottom half of the lash line. We are ZomBAEs, right? So we still need to look very sassy and dead at the same time. So I didn't take that dark color that deep, but at the same time you could do whatever you want here. You can bring it down even lower than I did, and that would be great. So I want to add a bit more irritation to the look, so I'm adding a bright red eyeshadow. I believe this one's Cherry from NYX, and just applying it to the outskirts of all of that darkness around the eye, and then taking it on a flat shading brush and applying it to the waterline, as well as making sure to blend it into that lash line. Now for the liner, I wanted it to look really messy and slept in. So what I did is applied my regular liner and then just went over it and blended it out or smoked it out with a black shadow very roughly. And you know, I just made sure to get it all over the place. I didn't want it to look very uniformed. And then once I was happy with that, I just applied some mascara and some falsies. And now moving on to the chest, which is a really big part of the makeup. I'm going to be fast forwarding this for you, speeding it up because it's a really long process. It's a lot of little details. That's the thing about this look. It's really easy to do, but it does take some time. So basically what I'm doing is repeating the same shades that I used for the face, starting off with taupe and just shading in all the crevices on my chest area. And then I'm later going to go back into it with sketch again and deepen it all up. So like I said, this look takes a lot of time. It's just a lot of details. The easiest way for me to do this, or the way that I do it usually, is that I just make all these weird faces. Like you see my neck doing that weird stuff. I make all these weird faces and gestures and try and get my bones and my tendons to stick out so that I can shade around them. As you can see, my collarbone already looks much more prominent when I'm relaxed than it did before. That's what you're aiming for. You're aiming for your body to look very sickly and, you know, malnourished and malhydrated. So everything would naturally be more prominent on you. You would have less body fat and all that. And your skin would be really thin. So that's what we're going to go for. And after I'm done doing that first layer with taupe, I'm going to go back in with sketch and help define it a little bit more, and then go in with a pure white paint and highlight everything. So now I'll stop blabbing and let you guys watch the rest of this process. Go back into the face and add a little bit more definition where I need it, add some more darkness and depth, especially around the nose. I'm really going to add some bruising and some depth around the nose area and the mouth, and then add some shading above the eyebrow as well, making sure to leave a bit of a space between the actual shading and your brow. And then I'm going to take that bright red color again and add some more irritation all around the face and as well as on the neck and the chest. And also applying it around the mouth to give that idea that you've been, you know, biting a lot of brains lately and you have some blood stains on your mouth. And then I'm going back in with that stark white paint and highlighting all the points of my face that we didn't contour. applying just a nude lip color. This one is a liquid lipstick that will last me all night long. I didn't want anything too prominent because I still wanted it to look natural, but I wanted something on my lips. And now the blood, the fun part. So I'm taking a stippling brush, one of those hard ones you can find at any SFX store or like party store, and stippling some fake blood over my face. Going along with the idea that I've been eating a lot of brains, so I have blood dripping from my mouth, and you know, it's splattered everywhere, so it's all over my chest and my neck, and maybe I hit my head somewhere when I turned into a zombie, so it's all over my head as well. You know, just have fun with it, stick it everywhere, who cares? And now I'm going to add to that zombie dead skin bruised look and adding some green shadow all around my face, in random places as well as generally around where bruising would tend to be. I'm just trying to add that green color to the skin, and emphasizing the bruising that we've already created. And that is the makeup done. It was really easy. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I think it actually came out better than it did last year, which is awesome. And for the costume, this is what I did last year. I literally just bought this shirt from Walmart, cut it up a bit, and threw some fake blood, and it was super easy. You just keep your hair really messy and undone and throw some jeans on or something, and you'll look great. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Have a happy Halloween, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.